drehen, das ist anders. No, no, no.
Bon.
Merci beaucoup.
Good. Ouais, pas de souci. Attention à toi.
Merci. Au revoir. Ciao. All right. Good morning, internet. Whew. The sun is just coming up. It is 9:10 in the morning and welcome back to the channel. Welcome here in Dakhla. I just said my goodbyes. What a nice place to stay. And I wonder what the weather is going to do today. I see some dark clouds again. Anyway, my plan for today is to cross the border into Mauritania. So this means the end of my ride through Morocco. I have another border crossing today, always fun. The border situation is, what shall I say? It's gonna be interesting. Oh, I should go here. So, or not. Wait, give me 1 second. I need to actually look where I'm going. First. Okay, so to the border it is about 375 kilometers, and then after the border it's another 50 to kind of the first town in Mauritania where I'm hoping to stay the night. So all in all it will be just about 425. That should all be fine. I don't know if you noticed, well you probably can't see, right? But I had Alaska washed. So after I ended the last video I was like, you know, I'm gonna see if I can get her washed somewhere, because I know she's gonna get dirty again, but just to let all this dirt build up might also not be good for her. So she is super sparkly and clean again. And I don't think I'm gonna make her too dirty today, because I am going to follow the paved road now. Because on this stretch I don't really have so much information. I think there is also a track through the desert again, but well, as I mentioned in the previous video, desert riding over here can be a bit on the dangerous side. So I only want to do it if I feel like I have proper information that I can do it, and I don't really have that for this next stretch. So I made the decision to just follow the paved road. And in Mauritania I will have plenty of desert opportunities and off-road riding, so I'm just gonna leave that for Mauritania and do asphalt today. Ah, this fog is insane. Very thick mist. This is the police check of coming into Dakhla or going out. So here on my right is that beach where the kite surfers are. Well, I don't think they're gonna be there now either. I was hoping to show you like all these kite surfers, but again, no. I got overtaken by the gendarmerie. They have like this huge shield in front of the car. I don't know if you can see that. Hey there. Wow, the sand is practically white over here. Very cool.
bienvenue. Du Maroc. Tu connais?
What's your best?
Passeport?
Yes.
Poste de douane.
I stop there. Ah, okay.
Le petit papier. Et ça.
Yeah. Okay.
Have a nice day.
36 años. 36 años.
Oh, no.
35. 33. 2 años. 2 años.
Ah, 33.
3.
Okay. Shukran. Masalama.
I'm working as volunteer, you know? I volunteer, you know? You know I volunteer? Oh, you pay nothing. You pay 55 euros for visa, and 10 euros for custom. Passport, please. Don't try volunteer. Huh?
Adwana. Ah,
Adwana.
okay. Yeah.
All right, that was the border. I bought a visa on arrival and I got my temporary import. I got the insurance. The only thing I didn't get yet is a SIM card. I'm gonna buy that in the town where I'm heading now. I'm going to, I can't pronounce it, Nouadhibou, I think. It's pretty much the first town. It's only 56 kilometers from here. So I'll sort that then, but for now everything went fine. It went actually pretty smooth. It actually, getting the insurance took the longest, but I think I'm all sorted, so you know what's gonna happen. I say welcome to Mauritania! Woo-hoo-hoo! Let's go! Let's get my goggles on. Mauritania. So they also speak, a lot of people speak Arabic here, a lot of people speak French, and then also a local language, which it has a difficult name. I can't remember now, sorry. So yeah, I'm excited. This is my first time in Mauritania. I think there is quite a lot to see here. You might not think that would be the case, but I believe there is, so pretty stoked. Hole in the road. Salam alaikum.
السلام عليكم.
Salam.
كيف الحال؟ Quelle nationalité?
Hollandaise.
Tu pars où?
Nouadhibou.
Après?
Après Dakar.
Nouakchott, Dakar.
Dakar.
Donne-moi fiche pour le renseignement. Fiche pour le renseignement. Photo, passeport.
Okay.
Ja, en ik ja, en ik zie de post.
Okay, okay. Shukran.
Quelle nationalité?
Huh?
Fiche.
Fish.
Quel hôtel? Faut partir. Quel hôtel? Quel hôtel?
اه الشباب اخبار
Ici à Alif.
I have picked up 2 other motorbikers. I don't know if you can see them behind me. They're from Belgium. And I bumped into them at that police checkpoint. And they're also gonna look for a hotel. So currently we are a 3-rider motor gang. Okay, so I found a hotel. Let me introduce to you Alaska's new friend. This is a KTM 450. This is your bike. What's your name?
Marijn.
Marijn.
Hi.
And this is a KTM 250 from
Arno.
Arno, and you're from Belgium.
Here from Belgium.
So what are you guys doing here?
Yeah, we're scouting for a new tour.
New
Upcoming
tour?
trip. Yeah, upcoming trip in Mauritania.
Oh, you're a tour guide.
Yeah, we organize trips.
Huh?
Yeah, Portugal.
Yeah, Cabra Ventura. Check Facebook and Instagram.
Nice. Okay, so your company's called Capra.
Cabra Ventura.
You all right? You go on tours with the 450s or the 250s or both?
Yeah, both. We organize tours in Portugal with 2 strokes, 4 strokes. And then there's some longer trips like Morocco and Mauritania. And then we prefer the 450 or the 500.
For longer trails.
Yeah.
Okay.
But everything is possible.
Nice. So for now, Alaska has made some friends. I'm kind of in between. So we have the 250, the 300, and then the 450. Anyway, if you want to do a tour in Mauritania or Morocco, I guess you can go with them.
Yeah, and Portugal. Portugal for sure.
Okay. So the 2 Belgian riders have already left into the desert. But before I can leave this place, there are a couple of things I still need to arrange. Right at the border, I already exchanged some of the Moroccan dirhams I have left for Mauritanian money. I still don't know what the currency is called. Something with ouya something. I haven't figured it out yet. But that won't be enough, I think. Where I'm going, I don't think I'm going to see ATMs and that sort of thing. So I just want to make sure that I have enough cash with me. So there should be somewhere over there, there should be like a money exchange. So I'm going to try to do that. Then I also want to buy SIM cards. There are I think 2 main providers. And my plan is to actually buy 1 SIM card of each provider. Oh, it's windy. Hope you can hear this. Because in some areas the one provider is better, and in other areas the other provider is better. So I thought I'm just gonna buy both. Very windy. And then I'm also going to try and find a print shop, because it turns out that there's all these checkpoints in Mauritania and they want something which they call fiche, and it's basically just your details. Copy of your passport and details of your vehicle and that sort of thing. So I now prepared something on my computer which has all this data, so I'm just going to try and print it out like 30 times, because I always carry a couple of copies of my passport but not like 30. So that's what I need to do. Then what else? Oh yeah, I need to buy like a jar of water because I lost my amazing water bag. So sad. I only got to use it once and I lost it. Gone. So I'm pretty bummed about it, but yeah, nothing I can do about it now. So now I have to resort to a plastic water bottle, big one, 5 liters or so. I'm gonna bring because for my next desert ride, it's not gonna be as remote as I did in before, but it's still gonna be yeah, a lot of desert riding, so I need to bring some extra water. But I'm thinking that 5-liter jar should be enough. Let's see if I can change some money here, national cash, I'm not sure. Okay, so now a few hours later, everything took a really long time. I went to, I think, 5 banks, nobody wanted to change money. I went to 3 different print shops. I went to, I think, 6 different SIM card shops. But this is what I managed to gather so far. So I got 30 copies of what they call fiche. So these are papers that I can give to all the checkpoints that I'm going to be passing. I got water for the next ride and I got some food supplies. And eventually I managed to get 2 different SIM cards, so from 2 different providers, which together hopefully are going to give me reception and internet throughout Mauritania. Let's hope so. And I managed to change a little bit of money, but I think it's not enough because I just don't know if there's going to be any working ATMs where I'm going, and I think not. So I think I still need a little bit more cash. So I also tried several ATMs here. None of them are working. So I think I have no other choice but in the next ride to quickly ride back to the border again. It's only a total of 18-kilometer extra detour because I'm almost past the border again. And then see if one of the changes there will accept dollars. So then I can change some of my dollars into local currency. Let me actually also show you on the map where I am actually in this Nouadhibou, because I'm way behind with the map again. So this, first I still need to draw in this. So I went, this was that super long, very, very remote desert ride where I pretty much did this. All through the desert here to Dakhla, something like that. And then I followed just the main road and then I crossed the border and I continued and now I'm in Nouadhibou. So where I am now is again a little peninsula. It's very similar to Dakhla. This is also, I have to go back anyway this way. So to get out I am passing again right almost past the border. So that's why I'm thinking let's try again to change some money there. So yeah, this is the whole of Mauritania. It really is a large country. So I am looking forward to start exploring here. But for now, that was it for today. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give a big thumbs up. Subscribe down below and then I'll see you in the next video.